by recent surveys with a loyal listener base, your message will reach a wide audience effectively.
Extensive network, iRadio is not just a radio station. It's a network of interconnected stations. When you partner with iRadio, we'll broadcast your program across multiple locations such as Wow, Awil, Kwajob, Yambio, Bor, Rang, Malakal, and Balid, ensuring maximum coverage and impact.
Regional presence. iRadio footprint extends to the states of Western and Northern Bahr el Ghazal, Western and Central Equatoria, Jonglei, Upper Nile, and Warab. By collaborating with iRadio, you can connect with diverse communities and target audiences in these regions.
Community engagement partnering with iRadio means engaging with communities at a grassroots levels. Your message will resonate with listeners.
Live from Juba, on air and online.
This is iRadio News.
Hello, good morning. This is iRadio News. First, here are the headlines. The Chief of Defense Forces of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, General Paul Nang, issued a set of forceful directives and orders aimed at stabilizing escalating tensions in Warab and Jonglei states. Authorities in Wau County, Western Bahr el Ghazal state say more than 16,000 people have fled their homes in Western Equatoria state following renewed conflict in Nagero County. And the United Nations mission in South Sudan, UNMISS, has officially handed over a newly constructed public prosecutor's office in Yei Town, Payam, Yei River County. This and many more stories are all coming in this news bulletin with me, Darlington Moses. The Chief of Defense Forces of the South Sudan's People's Defense Forces, General Paul Nang, issued a set of forceful directives and orders aimed at stabilizing escalating tensions in Warab State and Jonglei State. In a statement released Thursday evening, General Nang called on the people of the Tonj East County, Warab State, to immediately cease all unnecessary movement while armed and to voluntarily hand over their guns to the relevant authorities. He warned that failure to comply would result in punitive actions against violators. In Jonglei State, the CDF also issued a 48-hour ultimatum to individuals and groups currently occupying the Both Agani fish site in Twitch East County, Jonglei State. The groups contesting the fishing site must leave the area immediately and return to their respective villages and payams. General Nang stated that the SSPDF will deploy security forces to prevent further clashes. According to the statement by General Lul Rai, the SSPDF is prepared to act against any inhabiting the area and surrounding villages who fail to comply with the directive. This is iRadio News. Authorities in Wau County, Western Bahr el Ghazal state say more than 16,000 people have fled their homes in Western Equatoria state following renewed conflict in Nagero County. The local authorities, who held a joint visit with United Nations representative, say the displaced families, including women and children, have sought refuge in neighboring Western Bahr el Ghazal state. According to local authorities, over 16,000 internally displaced persons have arrived in Kipali Payam, where they are currently being sheltered at the Catholic Church in the area. A statement government delegation led by the Commissioner of Wau County, Michael Geba Okelo, this week visited Kipala Payam to assess the humanitarian situation. The county official described conditions on the ground as dangerous and raised concern about the deteriorating welfare of the displaced families. The chief of Kipala Payam, Joseph Abdallah, has appealed to both the government and humanitarian partners to provide urgent assistance to the help of the individuals who fled their homes. Meanwhile, the Catholic priest in Kipala Payam, Gabriel Lelwi Mango, warned that without immediate interventions, the displaced families would face severe shortages of food, clean water, and medical supplies. Authorities say Efforts are underway to coordinate with 8 agencies to deliver emergency relief to the affected population. The United Nations mission in South Sudan, UNMISS, has officially handed over a newly constructed public prosecutor's office in Yei River County. The project aims to strengthen the justice system by protecting public interest and ensuring that laws are enforced fairly and consistently. During the official handover ceremony yesterday, Emmanuel Taban Seme, Commissioner of Yei River County, said the Yei Public Prosecutor's Office plays a vital role in upholding the rule of law and maintaining justice in the region. Commissioner Taban said, and I quote, "Its importance lies in the critical legal and administrative functions it performs to ensure that critical and criminal cases and public interest cases are handled properly and impartially." Meanwhile, Ms. Nyoki Rahab Kenyon Jui, UNMISS head of office in Juba, expressed gratitude to the government for its collaborations and pledged continued support. She announced that UNMISS would provide mobility assistance to the department to help it carry out its duties effectively. A public prosecutor's office serves as a key role in promoting public safety by prosecuting crimes, supporting victims, and working closely with law enforcement. Its responsibilities include investigating crimes, filing charges, presenting cases in court, and ensuring offenders are held accountable. Through this new facility, authorities hope to strengthen community trust in the legal system. This is iRadio News, and now to the stories making headlines in the African region and beyond. The leader of Sudan's paramilitary rapid support forces has declared an investigation into what he called violations committed by his soldiers during the capture of El Fasher. The announcement by General Mohammed Hamdan Daglo, known as Himeti, came after escalating reports of civilian killing following the rapid support forces takeover of the city in Darfur region on Sunday. He spoke after international outrage about reports of mass killing in El Fasher, apparently documented by his paramilitary fighters in social media videos. The Rapid Support Forces has since released footages which they say shows the arrest of a fighter accused of carrying out executions in El Fasher. And finally, protests have escalated in major cities across Tanzania as opposition supporters announced Wednesday presidential and parliamentary elections as sham. Hundreds of demonstrators also crossed into Kenyan territory, barricading roads, lighting bonfires, and tearing down posters of President Samia Suluhu Hassan along the way. Kenyan police say 2 people died after fleeing running battle with Tanzanian police. Protesters accuse the government of undermining democracy as the main opposition leader is in jail, and another opposition figure was disqualified from the election, bolstering Samia Suluhu's chances of winning. This is iRadio News, and now to end this bulletin, let's have the recaps on the top stories once again. The Chief of Defense Forces of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, General Paul Nang, issued a set of forceful directives and orders aimed at stabilizing escalating tensions in Warab State and Jonglei State. Authorities in Wau County, Western Barel-Ghazal State say more than 16,000 people have fled their homes in Western Equatorial State following renewed conflict in Nagero County. And the United Nations mission in South Sudan, UNMISS, has officially handed over a newly constructed public prosecutor's office in Yei Town, Payam, Yei River County. That's the end of iRadio Morning News. If there's a story or an event you'd like iRadio to cover or report about, please send us a text message at +2 11925287870. It's also our WhatsApp number. Follow us on X at iRadio Juba, like our Facebook page at iRadio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at iRadio South Sudan. You can also visit our website and listen to us online at www.iradio.org. Stay tuned for news in Arabic at the top of the hour. I am Darlington Moses. Thanks for listening.
بتفتش على راديو مثالي؟ آي راديو هو جوابك. ليه تختار آي راديو؟ في 5 الأسباب المقنعة ديل.
الثقة والوصول. بيعتبر آي راديو المحطة الإذاعية الأكثر ثقة وشعبية في جنوب السودان، مدعومة بالاستطلاعات الأخيرة مع قاعدة مستمعين مخلصين. حتصل رسالتك إلى جمهور واسع بشكل فعال.
شبكة واسعة النطاق. آي راديو ليست مجرد محطة إذاعية، إنها شبكة من المحطات المترابطة. لم تكن شريك مع آي راديو. سنقوم ببث برنامجك عبر مواقع متعددة مثل واو، أويل، كواجوك، يامبيو، بور، رن، ملكال وبالير، وبيضمن أقصى قدرة من التغطية والتأثير.
التواجد الإقليمي. بتمتد بصمة آي راديو إلى ولاية غرب وشمال بحر الغزال، غرب والاستوائية الوسطى، جونغلي، أعالي النيل ووراب. من خلال التعاون مع آي راديو يمكنك التواصل مع المجتمعات المتنوعة والجماهير المستهدفة في المناطق ديل.
مشاركة المجتمع. الشراكة مع آي راديو بتعني التعامل مع مجتمعات على مستوى الشعبي. رسالتك حتوصل للمستمعين في مواقع مختلف، مما يعزز التفاعلات الهاتفة ويزيد الوعي بعلامة تجارية.
التغطية الشاملة مع محطات في مواقع استراتيجية زي الرنج، ملكال وباليد. بتوفر آي راديو تغطية شاملة